Ahoy there, fellow adventurers! Welcome to our deep dive today. We're setting sail into the world of Disney cruises.
Ooh, exciting.
Specifically, their brand new ship, the Disney Treasure.
I've heard so much about it.
Our source is a CNBC article that covers not just the ship's debut, but also Disney's bold plan to double their entire cruise fleet by 2031.
Wow.
It really makes you wonder how this fits into Disney's bigger picture, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. What's interesting is this move signals a shift in Disney's focus. They're not just building more ships. They're investing heavily in a specific kind of cruise experience, one that leans heavily on their storytelling expertise and iconic characters.
So tell me more about this new ship, the Disney Treasure. What makes it so special?
Well, first off, it's huge GE. We're talking 221 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
1,119 feet long, with enough space for 4,000 passengers.
Goodness.
And over 1,500 crew members.
That's a lot of people.
But the real draw isn't the size, it's the themed experiences.
Oh, I bet.
Imagine dining in a restaurant straight out of the movie Coco.
Oh, I love that movie.
Then catching a Broadway-style show based on Moana.
Wow.
The Treasure is designed to be a fully immersive experience from the moment you step on board.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I'm picturing myself sipping a tropical drink in a lounge inspired by the Jungle Cruise right now.
Oh, yeah.
But this isn't just a one-off, right? You mentioned Disney plans to double its fleet.
Exactly. 2 new ships, the Disney Destiny and Disney Adventure, are expected to launch in 2025.
Wow.
And they're not stopping there.
Really?
Disney has 4 more ships in the works after that, plus a partnership to bring Disney cruises to Japan.
That's ambitious.
This ambitious expansion is a clear sign of their confidence in this specific market. Premium, experience-driven cruises.
It makes you wonder if they're taking a page from their theme park playbooks to using immersive experiences to create a loyal following.
And if we look at Disney's financials, it seems to be working. Their experiences division, which includes not just cruises, but also parks, resorts, and consumer products, just had a record year. Over $34 billion in revenue.
Wow.
And over $9 billion in operating income.
Those are some serious numbers.
They really are. What's important to note is that this makes the experiences division their second highest revenue generator.
Oh, wow.
Right behind the film and television side of things.
Okay.
And projections show that this division is expected to grow by another 6 to 8% next year.
So they're expecting continued growth.
It's clear that Disney is betting big on these immersive, story-driven experiences.
Okay, so we're seeing Disney invest heavily in cruises.
Yeah.
And these immersive experiences, and their financial reports suggest it's paying off.
Yeah.
But what about the competition? How does Disney stack up against cruise giants like Carnival and Royal Caribbean?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
You see, Disney isn't trying to compete on price or size. Their fleet is actually much smaller than the industry giants. Instead, they're focusing on creating a premium experience that leverages their unique strengths.
Yeah.
Storytelling and those beloved characters.
So it's less about cramming in as many activities as possible and more about creating these carefully crafted experiences that transport you to another world.
Gavin Doyle, the founder of MickeyVisit.com, a website dedicated to all things Disney parks and travel, put it really well when he said that Disney redefined the cruise experience.
Okay.
He highlighted their focus on guest-centric design, personalized service, and of course the seamless integration of iconic characters and stories. It's not just a vacation. It's like stepping into a world you love.
That makes a lot of sense. But how exactly do they translate that immersive experience onto a ship?
Well, one great example is their dining program.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of rotational dining?
I haven't. What's that all about?
It's a really clever system where instead of being assigned to one restaurant for the entire cruise, you actually rotate through different themed restaurants each night.
Wow. And here's the kicker. Your wait staff rotates with you.
Wow, that's interesting. What's the thinking behind that?
Well, it serves a couple of purposes. First, it ensures personalized service.
Okay.
The same team gets to know you and your preferences throughout the trip.
Right.
But more importantly, it allows Disney to weave these incredibly detailed, immersive stories into the dining experience itself.
I see where you're going with this. It's not just about the food. It's about being transported to a different world each night. Tell me, what kind of themed restaurants are we talking about on the Disney Treasure?
Get ready for a culinary adventure.
Okay.
One night, you could be dining at Plaza de Coco,
Uh-huh.
a vibrant, festive setting inspired by the movie Coco, complete with live music and that heartwarming, family-focused atmosphere.
That's cool.
The next night, you might find yourself at Worlds of Marvel, a high-tech venue where screens surrounding the dining area showcase heroic adventures during your meal.
Okay, those sound amazing. Are there any other dining options that caught your eye? Oh, there are plenty. They have a really upscale restaurant called 1923, named after the year Walt Disney Animation Studios was founded.
Okay.
And it features beautiful artwork from both classic and modern animated films.
Wow.
And of course, there are casual options like Yumbo Sweets, a whimsical ice cream parlor, inspired by Zootopia.
That's fun.
For adults seeking a more sophisticated experience, there's Palace Steakhouse, a luxurious option, and Enchante, a truly enchanting restaurant inspired by Beauty and the Beast.
I love it.
There's truly something for everyone.
So they've got dining covered, but what about entertainment? Is there anything on the Disney Treasure that really stands out?
Well, this is where it gets really exciting.
Okay.
For the first time ever, Disney has brought its theme park IPs directly onto a cruise ship.
Oh, what?
They've created lounges and bars that are essentially mini versions of their most iconic attractions.
Wait, hold on. You're telling me I can experience the Haunted Mansion
You got it?
or the Jungle Cruise
Although
while sailing on the high seas?
they have a spooky adults-only bar called the Haunted Mansion Parlor,
Cool.
complete with ghostly design elements
Cool.
and themed cocktails.
That's awesome.
And for those seeking a more lighthearted adventure, there's the Skipper Society, a lounge inspired by the Jungle Cruise, where you can enjoy themed cocktails and snacks in a whimsical camp-style setting.
Wow, that's incredible. It sounds like Disney is really pushing the boundaries of what a cruise can be. But don't they also cater to families?
Absolutely.
I mean, cruises are often a popular choice for multi-generational vacations.
And Disney hasn't forgotten about that. In fact, they've really leaned into the idea of multi-generational fun.
Okay.
They have dedicated spaces and activities for all ages, from babies to grandparents.
Wow.
For the littlest cruisers, it's a small world nursery
Yeah.
where babies and toddlers are cared for by trained professionals.
That's nice.
Older children can immerse themselves in Disney's Oceaneer Club,
Oh.
a sprawling, imaginative space filled with activities and games.
So the kids are covered, but what about family entertainment? What kind of activities can families do together on the Disney Treasure?
Well, they have a stunning Broadway-style theater called the Walt Disney Theater, where they'll be showcasing some amazing productions.
Okay.
On the Treasure's maiden voyage, guests will get to experience Disney, the Tale of Moana, with a brand new song called Warrior Face, which I think is really cool.
Awesome.
They'll also be showing Disney Sees the Adventure and a breathtaking production of Beauty and the Beast.
I bet those shows are spectacular. What else is there to do on the ship for families?
Well, they've brought over some of the most popular spaces from their newest ship, the Disney Wish, like the Hero Zone, which is a giant sports and recreation venue where you can participate in game show style competitions or just have some fun with your family. And for a more relaxing experience, they have the Wonderland and Neverland cinemas, which are these beautiful, luxurious movie theaters where you can catch first-run Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm films.
I can see why families would love all of those options. What about anything outdoors?
Of course. They have a fantastic Toy Story-themed area.
Oh, cool.
With a splash pool, wading pool, and a family water slide. Plus, they have an adapted version of the Aqua Mouse water coaster from the Disney Wish called Curse of the Golden Egg.
Awesome.
That's sure to be a hit.
It sounds like there's truly something for everyone on the Disney Treasure, no matter what your age or interests are.
Disney has clearly thought of everything when it comes to creating an unforgettable experience for their guests.
I'm really starting to get a sense of how Disney's approaching this whole cruising thing.
Yeah.
It's not just about offering a vacation. It's about creating an immersive world that guests can escape to and become a part of.
And as we've seen, that approach seems to be resonating with people, both in terms of guest satisfaction and Disney's bottom line.
This has been such an enlightening conversation. We've covered a lot of ground so far, but we're just getting started.
I know.
When we come back, I want to delve deeper into what this all means for Disney's overall business strategy and what we can learn from their approach.
Right.
As we were talking about all these incredible dining and entertainment options, on the Disney Treasure, it really struck me that Disney is playing a different game than other cruise lines. They're not just trying to offer the most activities or the lowest prices. They're crafting these incredibly detailed and immersive worlds for their guests to step into.
It's a really smart strategy when you think about it. They're not just selling a cruise. They're selling an experience, a story, a chance to escape to a world you already love.
Right.
Imagine the excitement of dining in a restaurant that feels like you've walked right into the movie Coco, or the thrill of watching a Broadway-caliber production of Beauty and the Beast while sailing across the ocean.
It's like they've taken the best elements of a Disney theme park vacation and combined them with the relaxation and adventure of a cruise, all while maintaining that signature attention to detail and storytelling that Disney is known for.
Exactly. And that meticulous attention to detail goes far beyond just the dining and entertainment. Remember we talked about the rotational dining system?
Yeah.
That's a prime example of how Disney prioritizes personalized service, making sure each guest feels seen and cared for throughout their journey.
It really does seem like they've thought of every little touch point to ensure that guests are fully immersed in the Disney magic from the moment they step on board to the moment they disembark. It's not just a vacation, it's a meticulously crafted escape into a world of fantasy and fun.
And this unique approach is proving to be incredibly successful. We touched on the financial success of Disney's Experiences division earlier, and the cruise line plays a significant role in that, despite having a smaller fleet than some of their competitors. Disney is able to command a premium price point because they offer something truly special, that distinct Disney-fied cruise experience.
It's fascinating how they've managed to carve out such a strong position in the market by focusing on quality and immersive experiences, rather than simply trying to compete on price or scale. And it's not just about appealing to die-hard Disney fans.
Not at all.
Is it?
Cruising is becoming increasingly popular for multi-generational travel. With families looking for vacations that offer something for everyone, from toddlers to grandparents. And Disney has really nailed that formula.
What specifically have they done to cater to that multi-generational audience?
Well, they've created spaces and activities that appeal to a wide range of ages and interests. From nurseries for babies and immersive clubs for kids to Broadway-style shows, sports and recreation areas, movie theaters, and even adults-only spaces. There's truly something for everyone in the family to enjoy.
And they've managed to do it in a way that feels cohesive and immersive, weaving the Disney storytelling and magic throughout the entire experience.
What's particularly interesting is that Disney isn't afraid to experiment and innovate. Bringing those beloved theme park IPs onto a cruise ship for the first time is a bold move. But it's clearly one that resonates with their audience. They're constantly looking for ways to push the boundaries of the cruise experience and create something truly special and memorable for their guests.
It's that commitment to innovation and pushing boundaries that sets them apart. And they do it all in a way that feels authentic to the Disney brand, don't they? It's not just about slapping a Mickey Mouse sticker on a cruise ship.
You hit the nail on the head. It's about seamlessly integrating their characters and stories into every aspect of the experience.
It's about creating a world that feels believable, immersive, and uniquely Disney. They've taken the best elements of their theme parks, their movies, their characters, their storytelling, and distilled it into a floating world of magic and wonder.
And as we've seen, this approach is not only delighting guests, it's driving significant revenue for the company. It's a testament to the power of creating experiences that people truly value and remember. It makes you wonder what other industries could learn from Disney's success.
It's a fascinating question to consider. Imagine a world where every hotel, every restaurant, every retail store was designed to transport you to another place, to tell a story, to create an unforgettable memory.
That's the power of what Disney is doing.
It's about so much more than just selling a product or service. It's about crafting an experience that people will cherish and want to share with others.
And in today's world, where people are constantly bombarded with choices and information, creating that kind of emotional connection is more important than ever before.
It's also fascinating how Disney manages to appeal to multiple generations at once. It's not just about nostalgia for adults who grew up with Disney. It's about creating new memories for children and families today.
It's about tapping into that shared sense of wonder and imagination that transcends age.
Yeah.
We all have that inner child within us, and Disney knows just how to awaken it.
And they're doing it in a way that feels both familiar and fresh. They're taking these beloved characters and stories and reimagining them in new and exciting ways, constantly evolving the Disney magic for a new generation.
That's perhaps the most impressive part of their strategy. Their ability to stay relevant and appealing across generations. They're not just resting on their laurels. They're constantly innovating and finding new ways to connect with their audience, ensuring that the magic of Disney continues to enchant people for years to come.
So as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, it's clear that the Disney Treasure is more than just a new ship. It's a symbol of Disney's commitment to creating these immersive, story-driven experiences that delight and captivate audiences of all ages.
And it serves as a powerful reminder that in today's competitive landscape, creating those kinds of experiences is essential to success. It's about connecting with people on an emotional level, telling stories that resonate, and transporting them to worlds of wonder and imagination. Disney has clearly mastered this art, and the Disney Treasure is a shining example of their brilliance.
This has been such an incredible journey so far, and I'm excited to continue exploring this topic with you. When we come back, I want to shift our focus and discuss what all of this means for you, our listener, and how we can apply these insights to our own lives. We've been on quite the journey today exploring the Disney Treasure and how it fits into Disney's larger business strategy. But now I want to shift gears a bit and bring it all home.
Okay.
What does this deep dive mean for you, our listener? What can we learn from Disney's approach beyond the world of theme parks and cruise ships?
That's a great question, and it's something I think about a lot. You see, Disney's success isn't just about entertainment. It's a powerful lesson in how to create value, build loyalty, and truly stand out in a crowded marketplace.
Okay, I'm all ears. Tell me more.
Think about what we've discussed today. Disney isn't just selling cruises or theme park tickets.
Right.
They're selling memories, emotions, a sense of belonging to something truly special. And they achieve this by meticulously crafting every detail to tell a story, to evoke a feeling. They're masters of world building, inviting you to step into those worlds and become a part of the narrative.
So what you're saying is, it's not enough to just offer a good product or service anymore. You need to create an experience
Exactly.
that resonates on a deeper level, something that connects with people emotionally.
In a world with endless choices, people are looking for something more than just functionality. They want to feel something, to connect with something, to be part of something bigger than themselves. And Disney understands that human desire better than almost anyone.
It's interesting because it's not about being flashy or over the top. Disney's success lies in their meticulous attention to detail, their commitment to storytelling, and their deep understanding of their audience. They know how to tap into our emotions, our sense of wonder, even our nostalgia, to craft experiences that we'll remember long after the vacation is over.
And that's the key takeaway here. No matter what industry you're in, no matter what product or service you offer, consider how you can create that kind of emotional connection with your customers.
Yeah.
How can you tell a story that resonates with them? How can you make them feel like they're part of something special?
It's about thinking beyond the transactional and focusing on the experiential.
Precisely. It's about creating memories, building relationships, and fostering a sense of loyalty that extends beyond a single purchase.
Yeah.
It's about making people feel seen, understood, and valued.
I love that. It's inspiring to see how Disney has managed to achieve this on such a grand scale. It really makes you wonder what other industries could learn from their approach.
That's the question I want to leave you with today. Think about the brands you admire, the companies you feel a genuine connection with. What is it about them that resonates with you? How do they make you feel? And how can you apply those principles to your own work, your own life? How can you infuse your own endeavors with that same sense of magic, wonder, and emotional connection?
It's a powerful thought, and one I'll certainly be reflecting on. This deep dive into the Disney Treasure has been a real eye-opener for me. I feel like I've learned so much, not just about Disney, but about the power of creating experiences that truly matter.
And that's the beauty of these deep dives. We start with a specific topic, but we often uncover insights that can be applied to so many different facets of our lives.
Well, it's certainly been a magical journey. And I want to thank you, our expert guide, for sharing your wisdom and making this such an engaging experience.
It's been my pleasure. And to you, our listener, thank you for joining us on this deep dive. I encourage you to explore further, perhaps by checking out some photos of the Disney treasure, and to continue thinking about how you can create your own magic, both personally and professionally.
Until next time, may your days be filled with wonder and your journeys unforgettable.